Today we have assembled here to worship Sri Ganesha. Sri Ganesha, who is the Lord of innocence. He is the ocean of innocence. And though he is such a young little boy, he can fight the whole world. He can destroy all the negativity. That's the sign of innocence. There have been stories that children who have fallen from very great height, they are completely saved. Nothing happened to them. Their innocence is such a powerful thing that it doesn't harm anyone who is not to be harmed. It has all the wisdom of the world, all the understanding of the world. And anybody who tries to harm the innocence, the world, the whole world, which has maybe not have cared so much for innocence, might not have worshipped innocence so much, but they all stand up against anybody who tries to harm the innocence. You can see in your own lives around you. Anybody tries to trouble children, all of them, whatever they are coming from, whatever may be their nationality, they all jump to control and to safeguard that child. What is it? What is it within us that makes us so very conscious to protect the innocence? It's a really shame, great shame for us when we find in this world that innocence is under attack. Anything else can be tolerated. Innocent people who have done nothing wrong, those who have no malice, who are living like little children, I should say, if they are attacked by anyone, not that the whole world reacts to that, but every one of them cannot bear any innocent person or innocent being being harmed. We don't realize that within us there is the ocean of love and ocean of understanding for children. Why? Why should it be? Why should we feel like that especially for children, especially for innocence. There are people who are always attacking innocent people, innocent children. There are. But no one wants to support them. No one thinks that's proper to ill-treat children. And those who have done this have to suffer. They all suffer as a reaction. What is it within us that creates that reaction, that tremendous reaction against innocence? For example, if there is a regular war and if there are people fighting, in a regular war, they don't have much sympathy. In the world also, they say, all right, they are of that understanding, they are of that kind of a thing. The greatest sympathy comes when innocent is being challenged. That's what human beings have. Within themselves they have the power of Sri Ganesha, which gives you that feeling, that capacity, that understanding that you have to protect innocent children, innocent people. And the whole world can rise against all such people who are trying to kill the innocent. There cannot be any doubt. If they cannot oppose such an attack or criticize such a thing, then they are not yet human beings, I would say. The highest personality can sacrifice anything and can give up anything, but they cannot give up the feeling they have for innocence. It's very remarkable. We don't realize how much there is this ocean of protection and love for the innocent. What attracts the greatest strength is when we see an innocent person, innocent children are under attack. That's the beauty of human beings. Of course, there are many human beings who can be cruel, who are, I would say, I call them devils, maybe. But when it comes to children and to innocent people, everyone feels is a responsibility. It's difficult for normal human beings to be innocent because they have kind of a understanding that they are something great, that they understand everything, that they can analyze everything, and they could be crooks, they could be aggressive, they could be troublesome, they could be anything. And they can give explanation for that, doesn't matter. But still, on the whole, they can never be respected. And they can never be honored for the thing they are doing. For us, the Sahaja Yogis, the Sahaja culture is to respect your innocence. You might feel a little bit cheated, you might feel a little bit dominated, you might feel a little bit disgraced, but Sahaja Yogis have to be innocent, because with them lies the power of Shri Ganesha. They should not feel dejected. If they are being used, insulted, tortured, dominated, it's all right. They should not try to destroy the innocence of other people, of anyone. Automatically it will work. You will be amazed that when innocence is charged, all the goodness of the world comes to the rescue of that. Example of this is the recent war, so-called war of America, where innocent people, they had done nothing wrong, have been tortured, have been killed. At that time, all over the world is a big support for them. Every country, whether it believes in those people or not, is anxious to look after those who have done this crime. They may not be belonging to the same religion, they may not be belonging to the same country, they may not be belonging to the same crimes. But at this moment, who does not take the side of the innocents will be singled out and will be destroyed, no doubt about it. Once for all, they will learn a lesson that you cannot attack innocent people. I have told you in Sahaja Yoga, we should not ever be annoyed with our children. We should not in no way punish them. Our main achievement should be that loving attention for children. All over the world, where he belongs to your family or to some another family, or has some sort of detached attention with you, still because he is a child, he is innocent, the innocence within itself, your own innocence will try to protect. It's very surprising how people take to sacrificing their lives when it comes to the attack of innocence. Children should never be attacked. They have their own power to protect, no doubt. But you shouldn't waste your energy on something that is extremely inauspicious, extremely cruel, and extremely ugly. If you cannot love children, you cannot love anything. I've not come across anyone so far who says that they don't love children, luckily. But maybe some might say we love flowers. Why? Why you love flowers? Because they are innocent. Because that beauty of innocence is within them. You love nature, why? Because it is innocent. But the greatest innocence is seen among human beings who are Sahaja Yogis. It's easy to be cunning, very easy to be cunning. It's very easy to be clever. But to be wise, one should understand the beauty of being innocent. Possibly, one may say, Mother, one can get exploited if you are innocent. No one can exploit an innocent person. They may believe that they have done this, they have been very aggressive and all that, but they cannot. It is like a rock. It is like a rock that is not prevailed by any ocean of anger or any kind of revenge. It's the rock that is being looked after and nourished by Sri Ganesha. I told you before also that the innocence within us never gets destroyed. Very surprising. You may be a sinner, you must be a very cruel person, you might be anything, but it does not get, it cannot get after innocence. It is a very, very secret thing that is put within us by the Divine. We play with our innocence very much. We try to think that by behaving any way we like, it's all right. After all, it's my own desire, my wish. And we go on all the time reducing our power, or we can say the hiding or covering our power of innocence. And we think we have done a great job, that we have befooled all the people by our tricky nature. This tricky nature cannot give you any satisfaction. It is not self-sufficient. When you try to trick someone, this trick works on you. It is repelled on you and destroys your faith in innocence, which is the greatest faith, greatest help, or we should the greatest power on this earth. Those people who do not respect their innocence because they think it makes you weak have not seen the power of innocence, how it works, how it acts from all over the world. It reacts. But so far, I think the human beings are not conscious of the power of innocence. That it is the highest thing to be innocent. And it acts as if the whole understanding, whole working out of the being is so beautifully achieved. Now you see in this world, what says, what people remember, what is respected. Is respected the high ideals. But if you see to the subtle side, all these high ideals of people have lived a very, very beautiful life of very good character, of very good nature. All these people may have been harmed, may have been killed, but because of their innocence, they shine, and shine through ages. You can see the life of all great men like that. They are all very simple. They are not deliberated anything. Spontaneous they are in their behavior. Spontaneously they live. Nations after nations can be destroyed, but the power of innocence cannot be destroyed. Have faith in that. You have to have complete faith in yourself, and that yourself is nothing but innocence.